So this is shaping up to be one of my favorite times of year. I feel like we do more product unboxings now than we do phone or product reviews, and that's just because there's so many different things coming out. But today, we have a special phone on the table. It's the iPhone XR, and it's not special because it's Apple's best phone or their most expensive phone. It's special because it's a good iPhone that starts at $749. Now, with this particular phone, Apple's targeting a special market of people, and that's the market of people that want a good quality phone that Apple makes, but they don't want to spend $1,000 to do it. Now, we're going to unbox it, and I'm going to talk to you guys about my first impressions, but there's really only one thing I'm interested to know as soon as I get this phone set up, and that's how good that LCD screen is. Apple calls it Liquid Retina, and it's the biggest differentiator between the XR and the XS. I don't think the unboxing experience is going to be any different, although I do want to check for colored Apple stickers. You ready? The stickers are right here. Are you ready? Suspense, colored. I have the blue model, by the way. This is the blue one. Is it nice? Oh, wow. It's nicer than I thought it was going to be, right? That's nice. So, does it come with blue stickers? No, it does not. Apple missed an opportunity to shock the world with that one. So let's set this in here. This is really, really nice. I don't know if I want to give this phone back. Okay, we're gonna set this here, and yep, there's no dongle. You do get your Lightning earpods, and you do get your horrendous 5-watt charger and average Lightning cable. Let's set these here. That's all you're going to get in the box. I told you the unboxing experience wasn't going to be any different. But this is why you buy the phone. So let's see. No matter how many times you do that, it never gets old. Ever. Oh, you can see the bezels before you even power up the... Can you see that? No? You can see the bezels before you even power up the phone. There's a faint outline, and I think that's partially because it's an LCD panel. But it should hopefully turn on. There's the blue. I would like just a couple minutes. Give me some time. I'm going to go and get this thing set up so we can take a look at what that LCD screen looks like, all right? I'll be right back.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, so we have the XR set up, and we have it side by side with the new XS, right? Couple differences that I just wanted to go through with you guys. The first one being the bezel, which is definitely obvious. I have the same exact wallpaper on both phones, and you can definitely see that the screen of the XS extends a lot closer to the edge than that of the XR. But the bezels don't actually bother me that much on the XR, and for an LCD screen, it still looks really, really sharp. Now, y'all won't be able to see too much of the differences between the panels on your own screen just because of the quality transfer through the camera. But if you take away the XS and you're just looking at the screen of the XR, it's really, really nice for an LCD panel, and you're probably not going to find anything to complain about until you take it up close to a XS and see what an OLED screen can offer. So yeah, screen quality looks really good so far, and the bezels are not as bad as some of the bezels we've seen on other phones. It's still really close to almost bezel-less, like what you see on the XS. Face ID also works really well. I already have that set up. Another quick difference between the two, the XR does appear to be thicker than the XS. I don't think that's going to come through on camera very well either. And then obviously you have, I believe, what Apple is calling something like strengthened aluminum versus surgical steel that you find on the XS. The aluminum actually looks really nice, and it accents the overall color of the phone really well too. And then for this blue model, you have the silver iPhone branding and the silver Apple logo. Kind of think it would have been cool if maybe those were black, but hey, Apple knows design better than I do. So there's one more quick thing that I wanted to show you guys just on the first impressions, and that's the fact that this phone has a single lens, but Apple still managed to incorporate a portrait mode into it. So I kind of just wanted to go through a quick idea of what the portrait mode looks like using a single lens, what the camera can actually pick up, and what it can't pick up. Okay, So let's launch the camera, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in portrait mode. We're just gonna try and take a portrait of this box. So you can see, as soon as I try and get a portrait of that box, at the very top, it says no person detected. So Apple managed to use machine learning in order to incorporate a portrait mode using a single lens on this phone. But it's only, I guess, been trained to detect people. You cannot actually do portrait mode on objects. So if I try and take a portrait mode of this box, it doesn't work. But you guys can already see I have a saved photo of a very lovely human being, and portrait mode works in this particular shot. So it manages to blur the background while keeping the subject in focus, who's being very goofy in that photo. It's pretty nice. One more quick thing about portrait mode. If you go selfie, it does manage to pick it up as a human, but it can also do portrait mode on an object without a person needing to be present on that as well. So I guess the reason why I can do that is because it's got the Face ID type technology. There's a whole bunch of tech built into this top bezel right here. So I guess they managed to do front-facing selfie, and that still works. But as far as the back single lens goes, you can only take a portrait of a human. You cannot take a portrait of anything else. So that just about does it, guys. That's a quick unboxing and first impressions of the new iPhone XR in this really, really striking blue color. We're going to go ahead and get ready to get out of here. We got some other content to film, and I need to get started on the review process of this phone. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.